Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector. This is my dog Dan.
Hi.
And we are in Las Vegas, the home of the UFC and the mecca of MMA. In our opinion, and we've talked about this before. What do you got, dog?
Yeah, we both agree on this. They go out there and finish a fight early in the first round, but don't get caught speeding. Don't get caught speeding on this fight.
They're against a guy who just got bit by a dog with rabies or something.
For me, it's do not bet.
And betting advice: do not bet.
But it's going to be one of those things, guys. I really feel it.
It's unanimous. MMA Dogs have spoken. 5-star, and that's going to be a knockout. Just something to highlight the night.
MMADawgs.com. MMADAWGS.com.
Now, this is a fight that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see this fight. I want to see this fight. My dog wants to see this fight. Everybody wants to see this fight. That is Ronda Rousey, the current champ, undisputed champ, against Cyborg. Now, should I be calling her Cyborg? I guess she's Cristiani Santos. So, this fight is one that, if it doesn't happen, would be a terrible shame. It would just be a shame because we have it's a terrible shame because of the fact that here we have a girl in Ronda Rousey who is just, I've watched her fight multiple times in person now, and she is just a savage. Her fights are very impressive to watch. She just works her way out of adversity, works her way out of bad situations. Not only works her way out of it, gets in the dominant position, sinks in that armbar. She's just tough. She is a very tough girl, and she deserves to be the champion. She really does. Now, when you are the champion, you take on the responsibility of fighting the best, of fighting the next person in line, saying, hey, all right, I already beat you, who's next? And Santos, she is the next fighter. She is the next one who's saying, hey, you're the next one, let's fight. Now, there are a couple things that are holding back from this fight happening. The weight issue with Santos saying, I can't make that weight. And that's on her. If she can't make that weight, then this fight's not meant to be. But Ronda Rousey has no responsibility to go up in weight. That wouldn't be the 135-pound championship of the world. That would be 145 pounds. That's not where Ronda Rousey fights. So we've got that obstacle there. The other obstacle is actually making the fight happen. So Dana White and Joe Silva or Sean Shelby, whoever gets to get together and make this fight happen. So with that all being said, Ronda Rousey, her judo is just ridiculous. As we know, she's a bronze medalist, just accomplished. We see it in her fights. She makes it happen in the octagon. Her submission, her arm bars especially, are just ridiculous. And she's getting better. She's getting better and better. She's working on her striking. And then with Santos, her striking is just ridiculous. We know what kind of power she has. Now, a lot of people will automatically say, well, yeah, but she was using PEDs and cheating. Essentially, that's what it is, cheating to make herself better, to fight better, to be a winner, to be knocking other girls out. And that's not fair. If one girl is on PEDs and the other one is not, that's not a fair fight. Similar to with guys, which with some guys, they take their PEDs and stuff and they get exemptions for it. With a woman, you're not going to find a woman saying, well, I need an exemption because I'm not producing enough. So I guess if you're Fallon Fox, that might be an interesting situation. But other than that, it's just not fair. So, for it to happen, she would have to move down in weight, unless they want to do a catchweight, but that wouldn't be for the belt. It'd be a catchweight matchup, which would still be very interesting. A very interesting matchup. So we've got the proven champion here, who has never been busted for anything, who I highly doubt has on anything. And just a real treat, a real gem. Somebody who's very enjoyable to watch fight. Just very impressive fighter. And then we've got Santos, who is just power. Watching her fight is a real treat too. She's just got a lot of power. She's exciting to see. And with Rousey, we've seen her be put in bad situations. With Cyborg, with Santos, Cristiani, we haven't seen her put in a whole lot of bad situations. If anything, we just see her just plowing through people, just beating them. So this is a fight that needs to happen. They need to figure out that, if I worked for the UFC, I would say, hey, you know what? I'll figure this thing out. We'll put it together. I don't, so it's not my job to do it, but I definitely want to see it. Dan, what do you think?
I really think this would be a great matchup. First of all, we need to get the women's featherweight into the UFC. I know they're bringing in the flyweights, the straw weights, the stick weights, and whatever else is below 100 pounds.
Paperweights.
But yeah, the paperweights or whatever. But first of all, we need to get the featherweights into the UFC. That's the first thing, because Cyborg can't make that weight. She's not just going to come into the UFC for one fight. That would be really nice if that was the case, but I really doubt that's going to happen. And to be honest, I really think that Ronda Rousey, if she's afraid of Cyborg, should do this fight at a catchweight. Maybe not 145, but maybe 140 catchweight, and perhaps do it on short notice to save a pay-per-view, kind of like Anderson Silva saved the pay-per-view with Stephan Bonner back in 2012 when I believe it was Aldo and Eric Koch, I think, were supposed to headline that fight, and Anderson Silva, Stephan Bonner stepped up and went in and saved the pay-per-view. I think this would be an excellent matchup to save a pay-per-view. But first things first, get the women's featherweight in the UFC, get Cyborg to the UFC, and then just kind of let it happen when it happens. Just make sure both girls are ready.
Let it happen.
And when when an injury comes up, just make sure both of them step up. And if you guys think you know who's going to win this fight, go ahead and leave a comment below, and we'll get a good discussion going about it.
Now we've talked a little bit about it. You can check out our website. It's MMADAWGS.com. You can see our track record there. In the last 34 UFC events, we have tracked every single pick. The 5-star picks are undefeated. They're 100%. The 4-star picks are right around 85%. And the 3-star picks are right around 60%. So, you can pick your poison there, see which one you like. And then we're doing a special deal right now. It's a special promo. Sometimes it'll be there, sometimes it won't. It just depends on the time and season. But it's early bird price. So if you're interested in betting on MMA and you want to get your feet wet and you want to see what it's all about, we offer a price, $20. It's not a bad deal at all. And then we also have a regular online price, which is $35, a good deal too. And so check out the website. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down here, or also shoot us an email. We've got our information on there. You can explore the site, check out all the different things. And that sums it up. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we'll talk to you guys real soon.
You got money on them, say. If you know who gon' win, say MMA. No.